At 3:30, we got number 2, Ohio State, who's 10-0, traveling to Maryland, who's 6-4. Ohio State's favorite at 27.5 points on ABC. C.J. Stroud for Ohio State has gone 186 at 277, throwing for 2,750 yards, 34 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Mayan Williams on the ground has had 117 carries for 783 yards, 13 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr. has had 60 catches for 969 yards, 11 touchdowns. Taulia Tagovailoa has gone 192 at 281 for the Terrapins, thrown for 2,152 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Roman Hemby on the ground has had 134 carries for 815 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Raheem Jarrett has had 37 catches for 606 yards. 406 yards. Oh my god, I can't read my own handwriting. And 3 touchdowns. Ohio State leads the series all time, 7-0. No game has been closer than 21 points for Maryland. So I think what's going to be really hard in this matchup if you're the Terrapins is, playing Ohio State close. Obviously, they have the physicality, they have the speed, and this is not the same Maryland team that went on, that almost beat Michigan on the road. That is not exactly the same team that we see here. Or maybe was it in college? I think it was at Michigan. I'm not positive. But it's not the same team. I think last week against Penn State really showed that this is not the same football team that they were back a couple months ago. Now, it's going to be a rough one. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Maryland fans. Has Ohio State been playing elite football recently? No. They had a poor game against Penn State. They had a poor outing against Northwestern. They got it back on track against Indiana, though. And right now, you're playing about as good as Indiana. You started off the season lucky. You got a lot of wins early. It's good if you're a Maryland fan. Not as good if you're a Maryland fan now, because it's just it's rough, right? I mean, you drew a rough schedule at the end. Obviously, Penn State and Ohio State in a row was never going to be the easiest stretch for you. But it's looking unwinnable. This is a not winnable football game if you're Maryland. I think you just need to try and cover. I feel like that's the goal here. It's just this looks like it's going to be a tough one. It's just going to be a tough one to imagine Maryland winning. Give me Ohio State to win and cover on the road.